President of the United
How the
States while
president
he's traveling.
travels.
Hidden beneath this manhole cover is a bomb that went undetected, and it can be triggered remotely. Just seconds from now, the presidential motorcade will be passing
wait, that's low-key 200 IQ. That's just... Bro, that's like some Minecraft shit. Like, that's some advanced redstone, bro. Nah, this guy was a demon in Minecraft for sure.
exactly this spot. But this is not the only danger. A few blocks away, there is a second threat. Located in a dimly lit room, a sniper is overlooking the intersection where the president will soon be. And a little further down the road, a van with tinted windows is parked, close to the blocked-off streets. Inside, a man is preparing a rocket launcher that will soon be aimed at the motorcade.
Nah, this was a 200 IQ plan.
Fortunately, these three scenarios are purely fictional, but they will demonstrate the rigorous effort the Secret Service undertakes to ensure that the president remains secure during travel. While the president is still about 2 minutes away from the manhole cover with the bomb, the first car of the motorcade,
redstone trap coming
the route car, is already driving past this spot. This car, together with the pilot car, ensures that the road is clear of obstructions. The sweepers, which are primarily motorcycles, follow the route car and pilot car and help clear the road ahead. However, they are unable to identify the bomb, and the core of the motorcade, consisting of Secret Service vehicles with the president on board, is approaching.
Bro, that's like a redstone trap you put in your friend's house when he walks in his house.
Towards the manhole cover, a person remotely pulls the trigger, and suddenly,
bang!
Nothing
happens. What happened?
The remote trigger didn't work, and that is because of this car.
They had jammers.
The Electronic Countermeasure Suburban, one of the most technically impressive vehicles in the motorcade. On its roof, antennas emit radio frequencies that drown out any bomb activation signal. This technique is called barrage jamming, and it essentially works by the antennas
Bro, they literally had a counter UAV.
emitting such a strong noise signal that other signals simply cannot get through. And so, the motorcade continues undisturbed towards the second threat, the sniper in the window.
Okay, a sniper.
Located behind the Electronic Countermeasure Suburban is the president's vehicle, commonly known by its nickname, the Beast.
They have
However, you can never be sure in which car the president is, as there are two identical presidential limousines on the road.
Oh, that's smart. That's like, which one is the imposter? That's like Among Us type shit.
Following behind are two cars carrying the president's most important security personnel, ready to take action in the event of an attack. This is the so-called halfback, in which the president's personal Secret Service agents are located.
They got Clan Castle too.
No matter what happens, these agents will stay with the president.
No matter what happens?
The other car carries the counter-assault team. These heavily armed agents can remain on site and fight off an attack. This creates a secure buffer between attackers and the president. Behind these cars are the control car and the support car.
Ooh, the Clan Castle troops.
These transport additional Secret Service agents, essential presidential staff, as well as the president's personal doctor.
And a doctor? Nah, they have Doc to stem them up too. Nah, these guys are stacked.
Unknown to any of them, they are currently approaching another threat as the motorcade arrives at the intersection the sniper has scouted out.
What the hell? They have Doc, they have reinforcements.
Two identical cars makes it difficult for the shooter, but unfortunately he catches a glimpse through the glass, aims, and pulls the trigger.
But it's bulletproof.
Such a scenario naturally brings back memories of the 1963 assassination of John F. Kennedy, who was shot while driving his motorcade through Dallas. Since that time, the presidential limousine has undergone many changes. Kennedy's car was a specially modified 1961 Lincoln Continental. Unfortunately though, only a few of the adjustments made were related to security improvements.
Me either.
The car was retrofitted with a luxurious heating and air conditioning system.
That's pretty crazy. Fucking no top. That shit was just wide open.
As well as lights, sirens, fire extinguishers, and radio telephones for communication. The car was also extended to include a middle row of jump seats that can fold away when not in use. In addition, the roof was made to be completely removable, and the cushion on the rear bank where the president sits was raised. Both these modifications were designed to make the president more visible to the public.
That's crazy, but it
also made him
more easy
vulnerable.
of a fucking target, bro.
After Kennedy's
like, how did they not think about this, bro? Small brain.
assassination, the car was massively rebuilt. A top of bulletproof glass was installed, and the body of the car was now protected with titanium armor. Perhaps somewhat symbolic,
that's like the armor
light
Kuruma from
convertible
GTA.
appearance, representative of a hopeful time, was built up into a tank set to protect his more divisive
but he still didn't have tinted windows.
Successor. Luckily, today's limousine is well prepared for such an attack, and
the bullet isn't going through the glass. That shit probably like 10 layers thick.
Has absolutely no chance of success. The current Beast has been in service since September 2018 and is a completely custom-built vehicle by General Motors. Although visually reminiscent of a sedan, the car was actually built based on a truck platform. This was necessary to support the over 15...
Wait, that's low-key tough. Imagine owning one of these? Bro, like, you're invincible.
1,000-pound heavy armored vehicle. The interior is hermetically sealed against any form of chemical attack. The tires are able to continue driving even when shot, and the doors are 8 inches thick and equipped with handles that, with the switch of a button, can be electrified in order to prohibit entry to outsiders.
Nah, what? That's compy. Bro, they literally got freaking the shock darts from freaking from Call of Duty. My favorite streamer is Lupipi, and watching their content always brightens my day. They have a unique blend of humor, skill, and genuine interaction, and makes every streamer feel like hanging out with a close friend. Oh, every stream hanging out with a close friend. Whenever they're diving into intense gameplay or just chatting with the community, Lupipi creates a welcoming and entertaining atmosphere that keeps viewers coming back. Their passion and dedication really show, and it's inspiring to see how they've built such a positive and support. Yeah, thanks, man.
Ways inside the car, there is a storage of blood of the same blood type as the president. It is a luxury tank designed to withstand any possible
laughing at my
threat.
Okay.
But the biggest challenge in our
sucking
scenario
on
is yet to come, as just 2 blocks away, the van with
RPG.
the rocket launcher prepares to test the car.
Wait, but like, if it's 8 inches thick, I don't think an RPG is gonna do shit.
Car's endurance.
Right?
Behind the solid core of the...
Wait, you shoot it at the... Oh my god, big brain. You shoot it at the glass. You shoot it straight through the front of the car, straight through the glass. No way bulletproof glass stops an RPG.
Vehicles directly protecting the president are a few larger vans. These carry the press pool of reporters that travel with the president. This car behind is the ID car.
It would just bounce off.
It functions as the motorcade's communications hub, relaying information between the different vehicles
yeah, you're right.
and identifying problems early on. Behind that is the Hazardous Materials Mitigation Unit, a vehicle equipped
What is that?
to respond to biological, chemical, and even nuclear attacks.
Ooh,
It carries
full.
the necessary equipment and
Shit,
personnel
motherfucker.
to treat the effects of such an attack effectively. This is the so-called Roadrunner, recognizable by the antenna above the roof. This car is the mobile communication hub of the motorcade, ensuring that the
Nah, they
president
are
is fully
stacked, bro.
operational at
This
all
is like
times.
Team Rumble 50v1.
The car provides satellite and internet communications, and it feeds a direct encrypted link to the Pentagon, allowing the president to hold secure phone and video conversations, even when on road.
Damn.
At the back of the motorcade,
That's
a local
competitive.
ambulance will follow, just in case anything happens. And signifying the end of the motorcade are the so-called
Stacking on
rear
solos?
guards.
Nah, for real, bro.
Local police cars that make sure that no other cars drive into the motorcade from the back. At this point, the presidential limousine
Damn.
arrives at the intersection with the van.
Let the president run
Quickly,
once. Nah,
a
for real,
man
bro. They're
jumps out.
scamming. They're. Oh.
And aims the rocket launcher directly at the limousine.
Oh, bang.
For this case, the presidential
Wait, what RPG? Y'all think it was like a legendary one or like just like a default one?
limousines and the electronic countermeasure vehicle are equipped with smoke grenades. As soon as they are triggered,
Nah, and they got smoke too? Nah, these guys are stacked.
the cars disappear in the smoke, preventing a clear line of sight. This so-called infrared smoke screen is composed in such a way that it conceals the heat signature of objects. That means that even more complex guided missiles would not succeed in tracking the target. Meanwhile, the beast flees the scene.
Nah,
The
that's
presidential
crazy.
motorcade is a highly thought-through system. Although the enormous number of cars may seem a bit arbitrary at first glance, a closer look reveals that the different vehicles all fulfill different tasks, and together function
Bro,
as a
that's
White
like-
House on wheels. Though it's probably fair to say that, besides justified security concerns,
Like, just get a tank and run over the car. 4 tanks all corner the car and just get, drive on top of the car. Like a Kanjali with a railgun on top. Fully armored, upgraded, and everything. Or just orbital cannon, bro. Like, they could just orbital cannon the president, and what is he gonna do? He's cooked.
there's also some element of projecting power at play here. And if you have a friend or a family member who is interested in smart, highly